Hey, what's going on, everybody? Joe Menza here, doing a quick acrylic. Starting off with this brush, I just got some old brushes laying around. Some of them are old Bob Ross brushes from back in the day. But I use all my brushes for acrylic, especially if they're worn out. They're good for that. And as I'm going along here, I use my microfiber cloth. And this is Canson oil and acrylic paper, 9 by 12. And I kind of noticed when I lifted it, I kind of liked the effect that it had. Now here I'm jumping up to do the sky, still kind of thinking about the lifting that I did. Putting some clouds in and then taking a soft brush and blending them while it's still wet, because you know acrylics dry pretty quickly. Just trying to come up with a cloud pattern and little like hillside type foliage here I have going on. So I thought I'd put some bushes up in here. This one was a little too like greenish looking and a little too round. So I thought I'd spray it and kind of lift it a little bit with the microfiber. Try to come back with a little bit of yellow and lift that. And that's kind of cool because it kind of lightened it. And then I grabbed a little bit of raw sienna and a little bit of green, and I just started making some bush shapes with my finger tucked into the microfiber, and before you know it, had a nice little hillside sort of little landscape here going with some foliage. Nothing fancy, just kind of mixing up the colors that are laid out in my Stay Wet palette here, and just kind of balancing it out, blending, putting in a little darks here, just kind of playing with it a little bit, and just keep dipping that and the brush or the microfiber's got a little texture to it. So it kind of plays in a little bit to that. So let's see what it looks like with a mat on it. Now, you know, these are always wet, so I kind of discovered here, I'm holding it so it doesn't touch the wet painting. And I just came up with the idea to put a couple of brushes underneath and it won't touch the painting, which I think is kind of neat. Anyway, fix this side here, could be a little more well thought out. I'm just kind of dabbing a little bit in here. I paint these with the idea that somebody would mat them so they don't have to go edge to edge, but I also don't want to tape them either because that's kind of messy. So here it is. Kind of a neat little scene, little clouds over some, like a little hill coming down. Hope you enjoyed this one. I enjoyed it. I want to do more like this with this rag. We'll see you on the next video.